Hello everybody, welcome to my coffee break. Today I'm going to be reviewing another ethical coffee, and yesterday I said I was going to do the super dark. Well, I guess I just forgot that I didn't buy the super dark one, so today I'm going to be doing Lush. It's called Lush Ground Lush Medium Dark Roast Coffee. And I forgot to put my chat on. Here we go. There we go. So we're going to try this today. I made a cold brew. It's a medium dark roast. It's 100% traceable, fair trade, organic, seasonal sourced, and the coffee is from. We'll find out when we scan the QR code where it's from. But it was produced in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon. It's raining there. I think it's raining here in San Antonio. This is from Chicago, Illinois, but that's where they package it from. But the coffee is from Peru. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. I actually got two chats going. So there we go. There we go. That one looks better, right? I took a picture of the front of the package and the back. The front of the package, it looks like that. I'm just showing you that one. And then on the back of the package, it has like a traceable where you can trace from crop to cup. And it goes from the mountains all the way down to where it was brought to you by that little QR code right there. If you scan that with your phone, it actually tells you where it's from, where it's sourced from. And let me show you that. Well, that's the little QR code. If you hit that QR code with your phone, it'll show you, it'll open up like this. And it kind of tells you about the coffee. And it says it's another richer and I can't even see that. Can you see that? Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I got it yesterday. My arm's a little. Oh, I got that. Hey, bud. Thank you for joining me. That's cool. Thank you for joining me. Oh, the Atlas is getting ready to launch. Oh, maybe I didn't pick a good time. So it says a very heavy cup. And it's alive with fruit and earth notes. Let's see here. Let's get to it. There's the website that it's on. And when you open that up, it also comes with this part. Make it a little bit bigger so oh, not me. I want the picture bigger. Not me. Okay, so it says, is the director of the coffee sources or harvest calendar is the origin of your coffee changes with the season. But this one is from Peru. If I can get this thing to work right. There we go. And then if you click on, this is all one page. No, not yet. Not any side effects yet. Just my arm's a little sore. But other than that, we're okay. Let's see here. When you, what is it doing now? Okay. Trying to move this up. I just got to notice my mic is disconnected. Why is it froze? There you go. How to connect my mic again. Froze. For some reason I froze. I don't know why. But anyway, maybe because I was messing with my mic. So it tells you here that it was roasted on June 1st, 2020. And well, it says enjoyed by June 1st. Well, I better get this coffee going because looks like I'm only having till June 1st. That's weird, right? And they didn't stock their coffee very well there at the coffee place. It says this is a sweet spot for almost any coffee, and our director of coffee's personal preference. Certainly, what Goldilocks would have chosen. Goldilocks? What does she have to do? Yeah, I got the visor one. I got the visor shot. I made sure. I called the local grocery store or pharmacy here in San Antonio, HEB. Each pharmacy was doing a different vaccine. So I called around, and the one that I normally go to, I asked them, and they said, "Oh, we're doing Visor." I said, "That's where I'm going," because when I called around, some of them were doing the Johnson and Johnson. I said, "No way, Jose, am I going to do Johnson and Johnson?" So this is pretty cool. I like this where you can do that. But I didn't realize when I bought it, if I didn't click on that QR code, I wouldn't know I have till June to finish this coffee. Well, I think if I put it in the freezer, it'll probably be a little bit longer, but no, we're not going to do that. So we'll see. So what I did was I made a cold brew coffee. Y'all can hear me okay, correct? I don't know. It says I'm hooked up back to my mic, but I wanted to be sure. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time. Maybe I need to clean the connector inside on my phone. Maybe it's not doing very well. So there's my coffee. I had this brewing since about 8 o'clock last night, and I just took it out of the refrigerator, and we're going to see how well it tastes. It's Peruvian coffee. I really like Peruvian coffee, so it should be really, really good. Yeah, my arm was a little sore this morning, but they said that you get a little bit more soreness from the second one. So the second one I'll be taking June 7th. So they told me to come back June 7th, and they'll take care of me. So here we go. I asked my wife, I said, this morning, I said, is there anything growing? Am I growing a third eye right there? But no, I was kidding. The side effects. But look, this looks pretty good. I got a lot of ice in there, but I like a lot of ice. I like my coffee cold. Hey, how's it going, Madison? Thank you for joining me today. I'm drinking a coffee. It's called Ethical Bean Coffee, and it's from Peru, and it's a medium dark roast. And thank you for joining me. I made a cold brew coffee out of it, so we're going to give it a try and see how it is. Oh, that is really good. That's better than the coffee I had yesterday. Yesterday I reviewed a Starbucks cold craft coffee. It was okay, but it was sweet. But this one is actually really, really good. Kind of having a late start today. I was going to try to come on at about 10 or 11, but just getting things going, so I wanted to make sure I was all ready to go. I was taking pictures of actually I clicked on the QR code, and it has those different things that open up, so I wanted to make sure I had those on there. So how is everyone today? Today is very humid in San Antonio. Very, very humid. And it's pretty warm in my garage right now. So, let's see. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. It looks like I have somebody on Twitch and 3 people on... Oh, I have somebody on Facebook Live. If you're watching me on Facebook Live, can you make a comment and see if I can see it? For some reason, I've been having a little trouble with Facebook Live. And, yeah. Oh, I would have to say that's pretty. This one, I haven't been disappointed in any of the ones that I've tried. That of this ethical bean coffee. It's actually pretty good. It gives you, I guess, a dark meter. How dark is. It says medium, but and I would have to agree with them. Out of 5 coffee cups, I would say I give it a 4 coffee cups because it's actually pretty good. This is not really coffee cups, but I'm just using that. So it says the coffee is roasted in Canada, but is distributed through Chicago, Illinois. So, but it's from the coffee beans are actually from Peru, and if that's one thing I like about this thing. You can click on that QR code. I was saying RQ. I don't know why. QR code, and you can follow where your coffee comes from. And if you've tried this coffee, put a comment down below, and let me know if you have tried any of the ethical bean coffee. This one has a nice purple color. My old school colors were purple and white and gold. My high school school colors. That's pretty cool. Now this is about a 16 ounce. I did 16 ounces of water, and I did 6 tablespoons of coffee. This coffee is very dark. Let's kind of show you. Hey, John. Thank you for joining me today. How are you today? Oh, okay. You're joining me on Facebook Live. Thank you. Now I know that the comments are working on the Facebook Live. Let me see another way of doing this. I'll put a little bit in this lid so you can see how dark it is. There you go. Can you see? Yep. But I actually thought I had, there we go. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste it. Thank you for joining me, John. Appreciate it. Put it back. I won't put all of it because the lid got a little damp, so I don't want to get wet coffee in my coffee bag. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for following me on Facebook. Ken Rod's Coffee Break Facebook. So if you on Facebook Live, I'm Ken Rod's Coffee Break, and on YouTube I'm Ken Rod's Coffee Break, and let's see, Periscope or Twitter I'm Kenrod 4 or Kenrod 1. I got it mixed up, but on Instagram I'm Kenrod 4 for sure. So if you want to follow me on there. Sometimes I post pictures of the coffees that I have when I go to different coffee shops. So I try to go to different ones here in San Antonio. There's a lot of new coffee trucks, and so I've been trying to go there. There's a new, well, it's actually not new, but they moved. It's called the Tuxedo Cat Coffee Truck. They moved to another. It's called Palm Buddha. Is the it's like a nursery kind of place where they have plants and everything. Well, she used to be at the garden center, and I don't know what happened there, but she moved to another place, and it looks like it's a pretty cool looking place with all the different plants and everything. So I might try to go there. I don't know exactly when, but I would like to go and try that. Oh, it's really good. I got a different glass today than the other one. I said, no, I want a tall glass. But yeah, today is very humid, and I can tell by I don't have a fan going in my garage, where my kitchen. I should say my kitchen, right? But yeah, you can tell it's very humid. It rained a little bit yesterday. Had some storms. Looks like Peoria is having some rain too. Um, Rob said. So I don't care about the. I mean, I like the rain, and just as long as it's not thundering and lightning and doing all chaos outside, I'm cool with that. Oh. So oh, forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry about that. So we got somebody on Twitch. If you want to say hi on Twitch, post the rain on. We were having last week it rained like 4 days in a row. The yard got really good and wet. I planted some more grass seed. I'm trying to fill in. When we had that snow, it really killed some of my grass, and so I'm planting some seeds and just waiting for them to start growing. I don't know what's going on, but I planted Bermuda, and it's not taking in yet. So we'll have to figure something out. But yes, we I think this has been the wettest May and late part of April than it's been in a while. So that's good for us, because we're usually in a drought about this time. Usually during the summer, it gets really hot and humid, and when we get into like a little drought, and then we had to start water rationing. Well, they not to water our yards. Like, we would have to only water our yards a certain day. If your address was an odd number, then you would have like Monday or something. Well, actually, no, odd number Tuesday and an even number on Monday, and then you can only water your yard from like 8 to 11 in the morning, and with a sprinkler, and then 8 to 11 at night with a sprinkler. But you can hand water any time. But hand watering sometimes doesn't do the job. It doesn't really get your yard super wet unless you stay out there for like an hour. It comes from the Edwards Aquifer, and it's a reservoir. It's like 700 feet, and when it gets down to 600 feet, that's when we start rationing the water. So then, still there. It says my mic disconnected. I don't know. Mic. There we go. Is it back? It started glitching. I don't know why. My mic started glitching, and there we go. It's working. What is going on with my mic? Sorry about that for technical problems. Oh, there we go. Should be working. That was weird. I just tapped on the table and it said mic disconnected. I might have to buy another lightning cord. It's called Edwards Edwards Underground Aquifer, and that's our water supply here in San Antonio. Some of the little towns around us, I think they run off of well water. So our water here is very, very, very hard. It's limestone. There's a lot of limestone in our water, and so you had to have. I don't have a water softener, but a lot of people do have a water softener. Yeah, those glitchy Apple products. I had retaped everything, but I don't even want to touch it now. Maybe I'm not sure, but the lightning cord. Maybe I don't know, but I'll just leave it alone. Maybe it won't do it. Maybe I should do that. Would be a good broadcast, I guess. Talk about the Edwards water aquifer. It's I don't know. It's all Bexar County, I believe. I live in Bexar County, and it's a Bexar. And a lot of people, some people, I don't know why, but I guess the way it's spelled, but it's pronounced Bexar County. I guess they just don't pronounce the X, but a lot of people say Bexar because the way it's spelled, but it's Bexar County. And it takes up pretty much of all of San Antonio. But the water supplies for for a city that has almost 2 million people, that's we're all sharing that water aquifer. So we just got to be patient and maybe what a lot of people do is they water their yard during the week, hand watering, and then just on their water day, they use the sprinkler system. But the water here, like I said, is very hard. It's lime, so you get a lot of what's it called? Build up sometimes, like in your pots and pans where you're boiling water. After you boil the water, you can see the lime residual, I guess you would say, in the pan. But I use water filters on my faucets, and but I don't have a water softener. But because the Edwards aquifer also has limestone inside, and there's a lot of limestone here in San Antonio, and what they call glitchy. Glitchy is kind of like gravel and rocks and sand. Like if you dig in your yard, there might be so much, like maybe, I don't know, so many feet of topsoil or soil, and then you get down to a certain point, you get what's called glitchy, or that's what we call it here, glitchy. It's like very hard rock and gravel and limestone, and that's mainly around this area. So you say, I'm gonna go dig a hole for a tree. Okay, well you're only gonna get so far, and then you'll have to use like maybe a pick and a shovel to get down a little bit further so you can plant that tree. So yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, that's a lot of people do get water softeners. Makes supposedly makes everything really good. We just have the water filters on, and then we like on our refrigerator I have a water dispenser, and that has a filter, and I have to change that out ever so often. And, oh, that's weird. The I guess the wind's hitting the garage. My garage door is right there, so I guess the wind was pushing against. I guess I shouldn't tell y'all that I'm in my garage, right? Well, you can kind of tell this is not a real kitchen, but yeah. Oh, I got more. Got more. This is really good. So, how long have I been on? I've been on 26 minutes. Yeah, and time goes fast, don't it? But they have 4 different kinds of these. There's a yellow bag, a blue bag, this purple bag, and then the black bag is the super dark. I don't know why I thought I just had a, what is it called, a Freudian slip. I didn't. I thought I picked up the super dark, but when I get down to a certain point on this one, I'll go buy the other one, and we'll have a super dark cold brew coffee too. So, but I'm anxious to try this one and French press too. So we'll see how that goes. Well, everybody, thank you very much for joining me on my coffee break. Rob and John and Madison and Bud, thank you for joining me today on my coffee break. And I'm going to put a video right here, probably 2 of them, and then the subscribe button over here. And I appreciate everybody joining me today. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Rob. We'll take care now. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone.